Hi, my name is Jonathan Drury. I'm a development manager for Ginninderry. I'm also the designer for this home. So come with me and let's have a look around. Really important thing about Canberra is orientation. You'll notice with this house there are different eave depths depending on the orientation of the facade. You'll notice on this house it's got a mix of two lightweight materials. It's got a seam strip architectural cladding, and it's also got a recycled Newtec lightweight cladding as well. This is really good in summer. These materials have very low embodied energy, which means they don't heat up. You'll notice this facade faces south. It's only got a small eave. It doesn't need a big eave in this climate on the southern side. You'll notice this faces east, which will get great summer sun, and there's also blinds as well for the stronger, earlier summer sun. And you'll see the north facade here has a lot of glazing, which is great for winter, but it's also got a 2.5 metre eave, which will keep direct summer sunlight off this amount of glass from 11 AM, which will keep the living areas a lot cooler. And this part of the building will self-shade from the western summer sun. You'll also notice on the eastern side, operable windows have these things called hecker hoods, which give these rooms some protection from the elements. Where there's a non-operable window, it doesn't necessarily need that protection. So this house essentially has two street frontages. This one just happens to be where visitors might enter from visitor parking we've got on the street. And you'll notice this is the southern side, so there's not as large eaves here. Another feature of this, it's really important to have good covered areas for entry, so when your guests arrive, they're not standing in the soaking rain. And actually, it's integral to the architecture. Ginninderry has sustainability requirements for water, heat pumps, solar, and fittings. You'll notice this house has a large rainwater tank. On this side, there's also one in the central courtyard, and there's one on the far laneway courtyard for irrigation purposes. There's recycled water taps on the front and back of the dwelling. Other sustainable features of this home is the hydronic heating. This is the heat pump which drives all the radiators internally. So if we come down here, we'll show some of the other units that this home requires. All these units are sized specifically for this home. This unit here drives the two split systems, really for additional cooling in summer. And this Sandon unit here is the pump fan unit for the hot water unit that sits in the garage. This house, you'll notice from the primary living area, has really good little airlocks. These airlocks have actually been sealed with Intello from the inside, so there's no air leakage in these cavities. So this maintains thermal comfort when the front door's open in those cooler months. You'll also notice that bricks on the inside, reverse brick veneer people sometimes call this, but as a single skin structure predominantly with lightweight cladding. This is where the brick should generally be in this climate zone, never on the outside. This will neither heat up in summer, and it actually maintains some of the winter heat. This is the primary living area for this house, and as we've talked about from the outside, you'll notice a large amount of glazing to the north, which is protected by a large eave. All the windows in this house are UPVC, double glazed, and all operable windows are also tilt turns, which is a really good feature for night purging in summer. These windows have extremely low U and solar heat gain coefficient values, which really helps this house perform in winter and summer. So this is one of the wall-mounted hydronic radiators. These are in all the rooms, and you'll also notice higher ceilings and ceiling fans. Ceiling fans are to all functional spaces and all bedrooms in this dwelling. An important part of this brief was aging in place. So you'll notice it's seamless from kitchen area, a cup of tea in the morning, through to the bedroom, and really importantly into wet areas which allow full circulation and ease into and out of showers. Grab rails are in place. There's a nice skylight there for general natural light into it, and room, should either of them ever need to be in a chair or a walker, where they can be independent for as long as possible. That's really important when you're designing a home. So just following on from the ageing in place theme, you'll notice it's threshold free from the corridor into this laundry area. Washing machine is raised up just so it makes the height a lot easier, and you can do things like good storage underneath the washing machine. The guest ensuite, which this effectively is, similar theme to the main ensuite, has electric underfloor heating, and all the bathrooms have hydronic heating in the towel rails as well. Another key feature of this design is the flexibility of it. So currently music and sewing, these rooms have the ability to be turned into bedrooms for when guests arrive. All external doors have a really good bottom seal and a really good perimeter seal. This design allows really good cross-flow ventilation through the house. Some other key features, so ceramic cooktop. This is actually a Ginninderry sustainability requirement. You'll notice an interesting mix of kitchens to the material. This is actually BB ply. Other ageing in place. Pull out pantries, you can actually access both sides and see how much you've got at the back, so you don't buy 200 tins of beans. Heavy items like mixing bowls are also set at certain heights and the right size, so it just makes it a lot easier to grab something and put it on the bench top. This home has been designed to achieve higher sustainability standards, also using the natural principles of orientation, cross-flow ventilation and natural light.